What's up, lovely TV? How are you doing today? You're welcome to start asking questions or start making points. I read some of the stuff that you have placed, so I'm able to address it. I don't have an issue with that. You already know I'm in my favorite place to handle business. Other than that, no questions posed. I'm gonna get started. I'm about to release some nice videos coming up today. They're gonna address specific issues again. And shout to Lovely TV. What's up, Maya? I already seen that one video you were talking about. As far as when daylight was addressing different things, I did see that, and it did provide some more insight. I think it was just a cosign to a lot of stuff I said earlier in the series. It definitely co-signed stuff I said earlier in the series. The type of damage that happened, the type of stuff going on, and just those little things. Yeah, so I definitely see where everything was going. Also, I have a little point to make. Last weekend, where I talked to y'all, where I was patted down outside, there was another situation where today somebody took money out the jar, and he was not black, and not that many people pulled up to even deal with it. Like, one officer pulled up. The three of them pulled up when the black one was called, like within 5 to 10 minutes. It took him half an hour to pull up. Half an hour to pull up. What's up, HK? Half an hour to pull up. So I walked right up to him and I told him, well, now I know y'all. And he, okay, man, okay. Yeah, okay. I know you. I know what you guys are up to. I know what you have to provide. Hit the like button. Coming in. Everybody hit that like button. Coming through. Watching for you guys' questions to start dropping. But yeah. It takes money out that doesn't fit the standard or the norm of what you pull up to, and you take half an hour to pull up. You show me who you are. Period. I know you now. You can't hide yourself. I know you. Now I know. Hit the like button coming in. What's up, Regional Cobain? My fault about that. What's up, Conscious? I really did think that was you. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was like, is the famous chef here? But when I got close, I saw what you meant. I get to ask some questions if you have any. Yeah, they started breaking up for me. Hit the like button coming through. Yeah, so I understand what everybody's saying about that. Yep. That's what happened. I was patted down. He asked me to pull out my money out of it. He asked me how much it was. But then what was crazy was when everything came to the factor of reaction. Hit the like button, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Listen, guys, I recently seen a video of CD Fury talking into that video. Some of the stuff I've never seen in my life. It may have been in the past, but it's crazy. I'm going to put it in community. I'm going to drop this video that I seen in community. I think everyone needs to see it. It's crazy. And he can, listen, you guys may not know, but I know Tommy Sotomayor is subscribed under the username here. I already seen it. I already know it. I'm going to drop this video because I already have it. And it's interesting. Like, and It's no way you could cut these videos to say what it's saying. I watch them all the time. One of the influences, I must say, up until now, where things is questionable, I don't know what to say about it. I got to check it out more, and then I could talk about it. But I'm putting this video on community. It's nice and long. You can do what you got to do while this video is playing. It's not going to hold you back from your day. It's real serious. I was like, really? And now when I think about his channels getting taken down, it made sense. It's Tommy Sotomayor and CD Fury's breaking down the different ways that he's calling him a scam artist, saying the different ways he collected money. And he's well off on YouTube, tons of views. But when I look at these, it really shocked my system. Like, I couldn't believe some of the stuff that was being said in it. It, like, in a sense, it hurt my heart. 'Cause I'm like, this is somewhat of an influence. Yeah, he has opinions that are different, but I still see him as an objectivist. But some of the stuff he's saying, I cannot rock with. And he played it back about, it had to do with underage girls and stuff. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, what? Like, I was sitting here listening to it, and I had to literally, like, cut my computer off and start watching it, because I was like, why is it saying this about him? And it made so much sense to a lot of other factors of other stuff people are saying, that it really hurt my heart. I was like, man, like, this was one of my favorite bloggers. It had to do with scam artist related things. It was comments that she made about underage girls, stuff like that. And he even showed a snippet that he's aware of CD Fury. And one thing he said about him was, don't go watch his video. So I don't know. I'm actually going to ask him after this live. It's going to be posted in community, and on it you're going to see me ask, is this true, Mr. Sotomayor? I'm gonna just ask him, because everybody deserves the right to speak on it, to say something. That's part of what I believe, you know. And his reaction is his reaction, but um, I mean, I have other stuff I know, but I don't talk about it. But this added to what I already know. It's like, what? You know, the other stuff you can but this, it's like, it's coming out of his mouth. So I don't know how to take it. It would be like if someone cut it up and I was like, you did this, you're responsible. And you're like, well, he's saying all these people are responsible. You did it. Like, where's the objectivity? I already have an idea of slander and CommenterNation. And think back to yourself. Who would you presume would net think about this or of him? Who was in here coming at a specific person taking shots at you guys? And it only makes sense. And I know she's on the page dislike. I know that much. But I didn't think she was making fake accounts to try and get clout off of that, to say I need to be stopped. You telling me that tells me, confirms things. That's why these people are so dumb. I give them a hint and say, when you do certain things, you hint me off that it's true. They just don't stop. That's why I agitated them. They were going to take me to the truth anyway. Look at her making a fake account and I need, matter of fact, that I didn't even coming through the channel. Okay, to my normal service. It should be good now. Let me know. Hit the like button coming through. It has a latency, so you have to kind of wait for it to get back and let me know. Is it better? Someone let me know right now. Is it better? Should be better right now. The latency effect is on, and that's just for the what we have going here. Hit the like button if you're coming through. Show respect to the channel. Support the movement. Okay, hold on. Let me handle business. Don't worry, soon I'm gonna have everything together as far as I have all of that coming to you off of the hardware at the time. Don't worry, I'm gonna bust back out those headphones. Those are my headphones. Hit the like button coming through. Hit the like button. The like button. Rocking with the channel, hit the like button. My videos that are about to drop after this live are gonna be crazy. They're gonna be crazy. I'm really gonna hit the head with these. Now I'm hitting them in the head and everybody's getting hit in the head. We're playing a duck, duck, goose, except I got the hammer on me and I'm hitting people in the head with it. Because here's my thing. All I've ever really done is danced around the factors of the main factor. So see it this way. Whereas everyone just dived in and tried to throw a punch, I sat there and jabbed on the bag, punched at the speed bag, practiced and perfected my craft around the situation. What's up, Gia? And they thought that I was playing with it. They're like, oh, he doesn't really. But if you think logically, if you go to the very start of it, you gotta know I knew something to even make the video in the first place. Go check out, if you haven't, go check out my Kanika Jenkins video. Y'all thought I was playing? Y'all thought I was playing. I have a Kanika Jenkins video that's almost has 80,000 views. 80,000. And everything I said came to pass on a channel called Chaos Sector. If you never seen it, you got to. The way we did this in Tentacion, he did the Kanika Jenkins, but he somehow got a hold of the videos. The way he breaks it down, you almost know who did it. I basically understand who did it, and I know why. Hit the like button coming through, and it's so pristine that dealing with the investigators, it makes you wonder about them because they didn't know the difference between the video they were checking and the actual video, and there's no way they didn't see those edits. There is no way y'all didn't see those edits. I don't care. I don't care. There's no way. There's no way you're in a law industry and didn't see those edits. I'll give you a snippet, and this is what we're going to talk about. And I'm just going to throw this out there, and this is about the Tentacion situation. So, take it as you like. Why were we told? So, there was a written investigation. An investigator wrote down exactly what the situation was. Why in this video do I see one SUV? Think about this. We were told he was blocked off by a car that they said Dedrick D. Williams was in a van. They said that Dedrick and them that whoever pulled up in. I did not see one van. I did not see one car. Why? So who lied? But this video was shown in the court of law as evidence. How? How can I presume now someone's guilty when the way the information was unveiled made no sense? Now, does that make sense? Should I not have seen a van and a car? Why'd I see one SUV? There wasn't even an SUV spoken of. But that's what we saw. Hit the like button coming through. There was one. Where'd this one SUV come from versus the van? Ooh, something else. So remember via Theo Kalidozad. I don't see him too much around anymore, but remember he said something very crucial. He mentioned something about a drug gun. Now, a lot of people are saying, remember I said it didn't look like the damage that occurred to his body was done by guns. Is this possible? I already did a live with this before and it wasn't happening. These are normalized factors. This is very eerie to me because what I can tell you, but because what they found on the men, that's part of what they found on the men when they arrested them in a separate scenario. That's what really makes me question about the situation. Hit the like button coming through. Exactly what I'm thinking, Chris A. And the connection is deep. Listen, I'm also looking at something else. I'm not saying he wasn't. I believe he was. Personally, I believe he really was out there in some way, shape, or form. And there was an issue with that. That's part of what I'm saying. Whoever's messaging, hold on. I'm on live. Oh, that's Facebook. Okay. Hit the like button. If you're just coming through, hit the like button. And allegedly. Matter of fact, my phone might die, but let's step out so I can say something real quick. So, to be real with you guys, I've had high grade weirdos around me for some time now. Weird investigations because I've seen implications of some other things. If you my past videos, a lot of my videos dealing with how things are going on as far as naming different individuals and wondering about their status during this whole case. You will begin to see synonymous factors in future things that we're looking at. Now, why do I say this? It's because from my education and from my exact knowledge, not only does it run industry deep, this situation, but it alludes to a factor where this was beneficial to the growth of other people, whether it was an artist, a business, or something. Because if you look closely, a lot of people are beginning to blow up that weren't around him through the grind, music wise, ability wise, just literally their career to take off since he's been gone. That is why I'm patient on the factors of who people are making accusations on, because I believe that, listen, I set up the best. What's up, everybody? Hit the like button if you're just coming through. A setup has to happen in several different ways. Number one, you have to have an inside man, someone who he trusts, someone who he's cool with. I don't know why this dude just played his music, looked at me driving by. Like, I'm not trying to hear your auto-tune music. Like, that's not me, bro. He's looking over like he's trying to impress. It doesn't impress me. Sorry. Sorry. But nah, for real though. Hit the like button if you're coming through. It's listen, an elitist factor is a little different. Because an elitist factor would have took out all those people that were involved. So if I was potentially involved in it, you'd be gone. You'd be done. That means anyone who I thought was a witness that could allude to things. So people that witnesses I mentioned, they'd be gone. An elitist factor would wipe them out. They would not be around to speak on it. There would have been tragic occurring to these people shortly after it happened. That's a fact. I'm telling you guys that. I'm telling you that. So even if it was an elitist, it wasn't an elitist that you think. It was someone who wanted elitist power. And it was a sloppy takeout. Their takeouts wouldn't have been that sloppy.
It wouldn't have been that sloppy. That's why I feel either amateurs were employed to this issue or people around it that did half butt jobs. Again, I was asking for what proof other than that audio is there that provides certain information about specific people they indicated to the case. Listen, it's all about who's implicated and who you can indicate was actually involved. That's why I told you if this was an elitist act, hit the like button if you're coming through. You already know how I rock. If this was an elitist factor, people would have been dropped. People would have been dropped immediately. You would like people who said they saw it, who were saying this in detail, the different things that were reaching out on social media. We would have seen them guys disappear because they were saying a lot. They were showing pictures. Now one of them can claim they weren't there. That is not a normal case. That is not a normal case. Listen to me. It's not normal. I'm holding the phone low because the wind's out here, or else I'd be gladly outside. The wind kind of messes up the audio, but you know what I mean. That's why I put it like that. I'm here putting in work, and that's why I tell you guys, listen to me, stay objective, and only subscribe or go to the channels related to me that I post. Don't assume I'm a part of any channel. Go to the channels that I list, not someone else is putting up and stuff, because their followers isn't many. And I caught them once they posted the Solomon Sounds. And I said something to them and Solomon Sounds. They got quiet. But they know I know who it is. Because you can smell the animosity. That's why I told you, look at some of the witnesses I spoke to. You can smell the animosity. You can smell the fear. I can smell your fear. That's the difference between me and other people. I smell your fear because I can tell that you might not have been through much. Let me ask this question. How much have individuals surrounding the topic, calling themselves friends, done for others since his leaving this earth? How much have they done? Nearly nothing. Nearly nothing. To the point where we can even presume that because of the situation they put themselves in, that they could even look like affiliates to the issue. You can even be indicated in the issue because of the recent things happening. I also chill inside because the distractions are vast out here. Like a lot of nobody's speaking around me. Like they weren't talking until they got around me. Like that's how lame. That's why I don't mess with certain people. I just don't. Because I can tell, I can smell someone's fake, and they'll be talking about nothing. Just like, let me get a cameo. Nah. Hit the like button if you're coming through. You know how we rock. Hit the like button. But I have a question. How were people pulling the body out doing CPR? Why? If I was shot, why are they doing CPR? You should be holding the wound and calling for assistance. You don't do CPR to a gunshot wound. That's never happened. You've never heard someone revive through CPR from a gunshot wound. They held the wound. And that's part of my problem. You would have held the wound. You wouldn't be doing CPR. You wouldn't be doing a lot of funny stuff. You hold the wound and call for help. They were alleging, there was a picture where they were alleging the manager at Riva Motorsports was doing CPR. That's why the body was pulled out of the car and placed back. But then he would have been slumped over. You would not be sitting straight up in your seat with your head back. That's normal. That's not normal. The normal thing to what we saw. Period. There's no argument to that. There's no argument. I spoke about that. See, everything that's starting to come out, I spoke about. You got him getting weapons pulled on him, which makes me think how the passenger ran and what was going on in the car before. What was happening inside before? That's what the question is. What was happening before? The passenger doing where they sit. Hit the like button if you're just coming through. We don't even have exit footage. I don't have any scene of them exiting. And we had someone named Victor who's not even been interrogated saying, oh yeah, I tried to get a signature. No, he's doing something. Where's Victor at? Where's Victor at? Get those witnesses I spoke of in here. You guys want to make fake channels allegedly? You guys want to dance around? Get in here. Derogatory towards blacks. He remembers that. Get in here. It's like on my page allegedly, right? Y'all the ones clicking buttons. Y'all the ones like, go over. He's talking now. Get in here and speak up. When I come for you, and I was nice. The things I did about y'all earlier was nice. I could go. You don't even have a clue. You don't even have a clue. I already looked down your entire Instagram before I said your name. I already read all your posts before I thought to speak of you. And that girl who knows who you are, you know I got you on something that even Diamond's Live says crazy. I got you. So if I ever got to deal with you, I'm going to just drop that and I'm going to go in on you. I'm going to go in on you. Like, you won't have any cover. So if this is an elitist factor, you're I don't want to think of what's going to happen, because when they see this definitely shows. And shout to Miss Mac. Miss Mac, you know what I'm talking about. You know what she said, what I'm talking about. I still haven't told anyone that. Neither have you. Shout to you, because that was insane. After you did it, matter of fact, after we looked at that, you disappeared. You disappeared. We were like, good, because she knew if you pop back up in here, I was gonna put that on the screen, post that below. I'd have, and you want to allegedly be on fake channels and stuff, you will get that work. I will give you that. In Lux's words, I'll give you that work, unrelentless work, and I'll go at you for 2 weeks straight, relentless. You're like, I can't, yo. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't know the half of it. What I have to match with that. You don't know. See, that's the thing. They think it's play. You don't know. Because even if I presume someone else is responsible, you're a liability. You're a liability. See, that's the thing. I haven't done a production talking about liabilities. You're a liability. And I'll prove to whoever the mastermind is, you're a liability. Because of the fact you came in here, you said certain things. My commenters were on your live where you said certain things. You're a liability to the entire plot. If it is allegedly a setup. Allegedly, if it is that. And we're not saying it is. But the things you've said behind the scenes are worse than what you said publicly. And I hope at the least, whoever is around it, if you're a relative, you got to respect that. Because I didn't release what she said about your son. I didn't release it. And she said a lot. She said so much that for her not being on the stand, I'm in shock. That's why I go at investigators. Investigators want to know how I go at them, because I know what she said. I know what she said, and I'm like, how can you say that and get away with it? I don't know how. I never seen that. And don't come talking to me. Go talk to her. Go talk to her, since she wanted to say what she said. She made two very outrageous claims, two of them, that had me like, yo, how isn't she on the, how you get away with that? So I guess you guys must have connections, right? So I guess you were able to say what you wanted and slide off, right? That's cool. But I can tell you this. If we do an IP check, and I don't care if a fake name I know you use comes up, it's over for you. I'm going ham. I am going commando on you. Like, you're going to be crying and complaining in comments, and I'm going to just go harder. I'm going to go so much harder. Every time you complain, I'm going a bit harder. It's going to scale up. It's going to scale. I'm going to scale up on you. Like I'm powering up. Like it's an episode, next episode on Dragon Ball Z. I'm powering up every time you do something. You're crazy for doing that. I can't believe you said what you said. I'm like, does this girl know who she's talking to? She's talking to us. You're going to say that to us? Really? Oh, and my commenters catching you live? Victor saying, oh, I wasn't there. You weren't there. Huh? I got over 18 people that are here that. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. You're not a child. You're not a teenager. So you're just an idiot. I can't say it no easy. I can't be any nicer about this. I can't. And I know that they're over here hitting dislikes, sliding in and out. Shout to the UK. Shout to the Netherlands. Shout to Germany. Shout to Africa. Shout to Canada. Shout to the United States as always. Home team. Shout to everybody over there because we're in those hemispheres. You guys are dumb. Analytics, I know I'm in those hemispheres. You're crazy. Czarr's already stepped worldwide and danced around. Are you playing with me still? Really? You guys must be out your mind. You must be out your mind. See, what they do is they're like, oh, it's only a couple hundred views. But you should realize that out of that 100, there could be like 10 views from each place in the country. That's why they're dumb. I scale different. I'm an entrepreneur. I scale different. I'm not in your mindset. I'm an entrepreneur. Already took the learn test, LURN, read Anik Singhal, I think that's his name's book. Excuse me if I got the last name right. I know the first name. I read his book. I already took the learn test. 86% entrepreneur. Lower than 70% and you're an entrepreneur, which means you're creative within someone else's design. I'm creative within my own design. Yes, I read. Yes, the Czarr reads very clearly. I build my mind. And that's the difference between me and a lot of other YouTubers. They find out the secret and capitalize on it. But me, from the ground up, build my mind to bring production. I read to grow. That's the difference. If you read a book on entrepreneurship, you realize that 86% of people who are on the wealthy, they read daily. You got to read daily to build your mind. If you ain't reading, you ain't doing nothing. People use image as an indicator of wealth when it's not that at all. No matter how wealthy I would get in life, I would never change my image. Never change how I look. Because I'm me, period. I don't care what someone else thinks. Never did. Never did. I don't care what a racist thinks or a prejudice thinks. Never did. I'll call you out, but I don't care what you think. I'll call you out by your coattails with your monocle on. I don't care about that. You ain't better than nobody else. Hit the like button if you're coming through. Hit that like button. We in here. I don't care who says who's copying the format. I don't care who says this is that and this is this. We built our own way. We learned from our own drive. I had life take shots at me. Listen, I started life missing the jewel of my life. Lost my mother, starting my life. But I learned from a solid black man on how to be a man, how to work hard, how to achieve things. I'm different than these dudes. I'm different than people who sit around and slander a race because of how they are. Hooligans. Oh, come on. What do I talk about? People who abuse power. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. When you put on the badge and you abuse your rights, you're a racist. Know that. And if you don't know it, you know it. Period. I don't give no passes by race. Well, I may give extra respect to a Jew. They're good at being lawyers, good at other stuff that I could give that respect to, only because I've had about 2 or more that showed me their talents. Until someone shows me different, hit the like button coming through. I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. That's all. You're white, something, something. Oh, the Mexican, something, something. That I don't respect. Every culture has a weakness, but a strength. And someone within that same culture may not have that same weakness. That's why you can't judge by person. You got to judge by person. You can't judge by culture. You judge by character. You get the difference? And a lot of people don't get that. But listen, from the hate room, I'm from that type of learning. I get how it works. We hate on each other. Whether we have synonymous factors, differences, doesn't matter. We find a similarity that we're all trying to make it in life, and we're entertained by the same things. Everybody likes that entertainment. Everybody likes the BS. But you got to overcome it. See, that's the difference. A lot of people can't overcome. And that's where you run into issue. I can't tell how many distractions I had doing my media. Endless. And it's the same people. It's the same people. It doesn't change. But that's cool, though. I'm telling you that's cool, though. I know that for a fact. I can tell you how these type of things work. I received no direct threats for it. And remember, I told you, for them not giving direct threats, they're smart. Because listen, I'm a confrontational person. If you're going to say something to me, you better stand on it. That's what it is. If you're going to say something, do something, you better stand on it. It don't matter if you're wearing a badge. It don't matter. Stand on what you say to me. Don't play around. We don't play like that. I don't play around. I don't play. Especially when I know someone has come from a fortunate background, but they want to try and talk a certain way or act a certain way. You better stand on it. You better stand on that. You better stand on it. Don't come at me sideways. Stand on it. The same way I say to another black person in black drama. See, that's my problem. People try and use race to define things. If you're going to say something about me, stand on it. Don't matter if you're black or white. Michael Jackson song. Don't matter if you black or I don't care. I ain't worried about that. What's up? Hugging. What's up, man? Huggy Pacino. What's up, man? I'm not worried about that. Look, and that's why I speak on things how I do. Because even if someone was to send a threat, I'm gonna tell you, here's the bottom line. You won't get a response from me, but I will search you up. That's all I can say. I'm not incriminating myself. I'm not going into detail. If you sent me a threat, it'd be a mistake. It'll be a mistake, I can tell you that. Because I'm a very kind and derivative person in nature. As you can see, I've done this Tentacion series. But when it comes to people sending threats, trying to make them sincere, buddy, you got the wrong one. Listen, if you think you have money and power within the industry, you know that one thing stands apparent. It's respect. Listen, some guys who got money and power, they ain't got respect. I built respect first. Get how that works. I built the respect first. The power, it's within grasp. And the money, it's in the midst. It's being worked on. So you don't have to worry about that. Just know that I perfected my method. Every day I work on my craft. Every day. You guys don't do it like me. You don't work on your craft every day. You take days. No, every day I'm on it. I'm on it like J-O-B. I'm on it. Within working hard, I'm on my craft. Work hard, on my craft. Work hard, on my craft. I'm back to back with it. Left, right, left, right. We're different. Always have been. And these dudes would gain the riches and sit back on it. No, I'm working. I gotta work hard. Because if you don't work, you don't eat. Doesn't matter if I can eat for decades or centuries. I'm still on it. Period. We're different. Always have been. Always will be. I'm not like some of these guys. See, that's what they don't get. You don't know what I think? Hit the like button if you're just coming through too. You want to know what I think? I think most guys look at someone like me and they're like, well, he's just doing this for clout. We ain't the same. No, he's just doing this because he wants a buzz. We ain't the same. When I first spoke on it, I was confused by the matter that occurred, and I was confused that certain things weren't happening a certain way. Remember, look through the series. What I say speaks for itself. Yay or nay, Czarr spoke on everybody. Yay or nay, I addressed everything objectively. Yay or nay, anyone who wasn't implicated, I brought them up. Yay or nay, I even spoke on relative factors. Yay or nay, we're different. We're different. You see, I wasn't looking at one person, blaming this person, blaming that person, blaming them, blaming that, blaming this. Everybody wants to blame others for their mistakes. Everybody wants to blame others for a crime they commit. And they, oh, I'm G. Oh, I'm a G. I didn't get caught. You needed others to do it. That's why you're not. Because I can say any bad I did in my life, did it alone. Did it alone. Did it one man. One man was getting anything I did it. Any a person hit it about to get stuff. You get that? I don't think they get that. Because when I'm looking through some people's history, they needed a bribe. See, that boss crime and 2 to 5 other guys to go with me. That's he said I need. Even though it was alleged one of the suspects, he still need a bunch of sucker. You got to get a bunch of other people. You know why? I understand it because I get the sucker moves. I get it. But see, I know when a lot of you ain't solid because of a lot of stuff I have on the backside once again. And see, when I say solid, they're thinking like, oh, I got someone killed. I did this, I did that. Yeah, you did that. But you ain't stand on it by yourself. You didn't do that by yourself. I know, you didn't do it by yourself. And just because you didn't do it by yourself is why most people aren't speaking on it. But we know. See, CommenterNation's solid. The people around me are solid. That's why I don't just ask for any and everybody with a title. Your favorite superstars are here. I can guarantee that. They're here. The like button if you're coming through. They're here. Your favorite superstars are here. They're here. And most of them are solid. Most of your superstars here are solid. That's why they rock with me. Because they're solid. And they know funny business is funny business. It don't matter. That other stuff, it's to the wayside. Funny business is funny business. Regardless of what you said. Regardless of how you want to put it. It's funny business. And there's a lot of people doing a lot of things that ain't solid. Because they can't work up on their own. They can't make moves on their own. They need another person. And here's the crazy part. Some of them that claim they were solid didn't start off solid. You had a great upbringing. You had everything in life handed to you. You didn't even lose nothing. You didn't even lose someone in your life. But you still came up off the backs of others. That's crazy. You're willing to take out someone else's son, but you don't want to give up nothing around you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Oh, let's get him going and then we could do this. But you don't want to do it by yourself. We know. Look, listen, keyword we. They look at me and they're like, oh, he's moving alone. He's a rogue. Like, no. We see you. We see you. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't want to know what the craziest thing. I'm gonna tell y'all the craziest thing right now. Put witchcraft on me. They were like, aren't you afraid someone might put witchcraft? Let me tell you, when you play with it, it comes back around. Look at witchcraft as a circle orbiting. You did it and it worked for the moment, but once what you did comes back around, you suffer from it. That's the way of it. That's why you didn't read the full book. You don't know, but that's okay. I feel bad for you because you messed with it, but that's okay. We get it though. I get it. I get it. You want to know another lame thing? The pass girls around thing. Like these dudes, they think it's cool. That, oh, we gonna trick these girls out. We gonna pass these girls around. Yeah, and they think that's cool. Don't talk about disease. Talk about all the ailments that occur when you follow up behind your dude who may have hit off dudes allegedly. You don't even know that. Really? Really? You don't know that? Oh my goodness. That's why I feel I say it. They don't want me to say it. Whatever. Whatever. They don't want me to say it. Whatever. Whatever. I ain't gonna say it. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. The craziest part two. It keeps dropping out when I say that. Hold on. It dropped me. They don't want me to say it. Whatever. Whatever you two on here. I can see part two. You don't want me to say it. Whatever. I'm trying to look at through some questions. Ted. TED Talks. Oh, Ted Kennedy. Ted Kennedy. You're a troll. Ted Kennedy's probably one of the dudes I was talking about. He's here on a fake name. Ted, if you can't show your real face or you can't get a real account to come on here, don't come on here, bro. That's from the Czarr. Don't come on here. You fake. You're a fake. Hit the like button, you coming through. We hit the like button on fakes. Hit the like button on this fake. He came in here with a president, with a failed president. You're right, I am a clown. I'm a very skilled clown. I'm a clown. Ted Kennedy can't even talk with his real name. Like you can't even show, bro. You can't even show a face. You can't even show your image. And you spelled the Czarr wrong. You're illiterate and you're lame. How can you be illiterate and lame? You're just striking out in life, striking out, striking out. Y'all don't want me to say what I see. There's a lot of people that don't want me to say what they're scared I'm going to say. Listen, I've been talking to two people behind the scenes that honestly, I think I know who you are, man. Hit the like button. I think I know who you are. And Ted Kennedy's a distraction. Ignore him. And here's my thing. They were asking me specific information. And I didn't want to reveal it. I didn't want to drop it. I didn't want to say it. And people like Ted Kennedy, they're no different. These are guys that can never show their image, but just want to say things. Why is, okay, if me doing videos like this is crazy, why is Tentacion's main channel a related channel? Just like Diamonds Live, they're a related channel. Listen, I told Diamonds Live, don't be a related channel. I said, don't, and he was the next day. So I'm gonna say the same thing to the Tentacion channel. If any of you are the affiliates, now listen to what I'm about to say, listen close. If you are the affiliate slandering me, don't be a related channel. Don't be. You don't have to be. But listen, I am going to go in and I want you to miss everything. I'm going to go in. You don't even know. Like the stuff I'm going to say, like, dog, I just scratched the surface. Listen, if this is chess, I'm just showing you how a rook moves. I haven't showed you how a king moves, how a knight moves. Like I didn't even show you my strongest moves. I got I got some of these guys not showing their face who I know are sending threats to other people. Like damn, in this case, even if you're not implicated in doing something, it's a crime to say the things you did. It's intimidation, premeditation. Do you know what happens to premeditated crimes such as murder? You get it's instant life. Instant. Instant. You get what that means? Automatic life. You don't even get a chance to stand for something. It's automatic life. Do you get that? You're making threats to intimidate a person who may be telling truth. You get bagged up. Everyone's a clout chaser. Everyone. You and that Ted Kennedy name, you're clout chasing. Except you're a player hater because you're trying to prevent stuff being said, but you're chasing clout in live. You want people to know who you are, whoever stance you're taking. Period. That's why you're dumb. You don't make no sense. That's how I think I know who you are. Because you talk like one of them lames I seen speaking. I think I know who you are. But that's okay. I'll deal with you later. I'll deal with you later. Don't worry. I got your number, bro. I got you. We'll drop an IP trace on that ass. AZZ. YouTube guidelines. As. As. Hit that like button coming through the channel. You already know how I rock. Hit that like button. We been lit. We been lit. They just listen. Something else I gotta say. Aside from the factors I spoke on about the SUV being a certain way, if you guys remember, I spoke on people's criminal histories that were synonymous to this. That may have been what the person was trying to aim at, but honestly, I read the whole report already. My Christmas was awesome. My Christmas was awesome. I had an awesome time with an awesome lady. It was awesome. Hit the like button coming through. Oh, and because what Ted Kennedy did, if you are people who are the mastermind, I think you need to take out Ted Kennedy because if I do pinpoint exactly who that is, what it's gonna do, it's gonna lead me right to you. I can say that. Yeah, take out Ted Kennedy because if it is who I think it is, it's not gonna be good. Especially if I'm thinking of him being related to the situation. I have a question. For CommenterNation, maybe you guys could fill me in, and this is a public question. Where was Genesis as far as his girlfriends? Because I seen some of the girls he messed with, and compared to Genesis, I thought they were way more beautiful. Where was Genesis at this whole time? How does she fit into it? I'm not really getting that part. Can someone explain it to me? I'm gonna be real with you. If I'm being honest, Geneva looked better than Genesis, in my opinion. That's my opinion. I think Geneva looks better. I didn't understand that. Not only do I think Geneva looked better, but I also think Cynthia, if that was her name, looked better than both of them. I'm just trying to figure out how they fit in. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to confused on. I think she was a runner up. I don't see her as being the main thing. I'm really not worried about what a Ted Kennedy's talking about. God knows who it is. See, what the lames are gonna say is that, oh, he's always talking about Tentacion, but that tells me you hear it, but you ain't listening. Would I leave my girl for a corpse, or are you saying that Tentacion's alive? I'm not understanding what you're asking me, Ted Kennedy. Ted Kennedy is alleging that did I leave a girl for a rapper who's allegedly no longer here? Please explain that. I'm not understanding. Or is that one of the witnesses? Listen, little poodle, is that you? Because if that's you, you know what's going to happen, right? You know what Czarr's going to do, right? You already know. Is that you? If that's you, speak up now. Don't be afraid. Speak up now. How am I not showing my? I can tell you my girl's very pleased, so you don't have to worry about my girl. I'm not you lames. I don't have to feed her, allegedly feed her drugs or something like that just to do stuff with her from what I'm being told behind the scenes. Why is he typing in all caps? Are you mad? Are you mad, bro, or whatever you are? Whatever you are. So I'm starting to think that is little poodle, and it better not be you. If that's you, you know what I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop Thor's hammer on you. You're gonna see. Yeah, I think. Listen, guys, I think that's the witness. You talk a lot like her, and if you're a man, you talk a lot like a hoe. I can tell you that. You sound like that woman. That's what you sound like. And you know Thor's hammer's coming down, and you know all the stuff you said. And you know I showed that to Dom, and he was like, I don't understand it myself. I got time for the trolls. I got time for the trolls. I'll address you. You ain't gotta worry about that. That's what the listen. This is a subscriber live. Once this drops and my videos up in the whatchamacallit, you will see it has over 100 viewers that came through. I'm working to get 100 viewers on live. That is true. That is not a joke. But this is just my third live ever. I don't really go live. If I went live throughout the week, everybody who builds up a live, let me be real with you. My channel, right after I did the Kanika Jenkins, they were like, "Oh, he's monetized." I talk very so I'm a different than a lot of these YouTubers, and I don't have to show other intellectual property to YouTube. Period. I don't have to do what these. They're like, "Oh, let me." And you know, even though she does, she has better titles, so it leads her to a story than it does anything else. These other guys don't even show themselves most times. You know, she has her picture up. Oh, I'm not a stalker at all. Not a stalker yet, at least. I'll be a Ted Kennedy stalker if I gotta be. Listen, I'm almost certain it's a jilted hater, player hater, because hating ain't wrong. That's why I'm cool with this. Listen, guys, I'm cool with the trolls. Hating is cool. But when you're a player hater, that's something else. Let Ted Kennedy be. If they can't show themselves, let them talk. The Xena, you got to get your picture changed. The Zena, get your picture changed. You got the same picture as Ted Kennedy. Got a T there. Get a Z there. You're right, Shauna. He's on funny stuff. Same thing with you, Demi Pincock. Get a different picture there. What's up, Xavier? Shout to Xavier. Yeah, I would agree with you, Xavier. He did like a different assortment of women. And I just don't think Genesis was hot. See you, Zach Owens. I just don't think Genesis was hot as his other girls. That's just my opinion. I think Geneva, like I said, Geneva was way better looking, in my opinion. One thing I did want to say is that Isabella ain't half bad either, as far as the women I've seen them with. But my thing is, when she went at Cleo and them on the page, that kind of threw me off. I didn't understand it. I don't know if she had a motive. I don't know her proof. Well, Ted Kennedy, that's because no one wants to look like you, bro. No one wants to look like you. Looking like you is not good. Looking like you is not a wholesome thing. Shout to Shauna. I use the word wholesome. What's wholesome? It ain't looking like Ted Kennedy. I can tell you that. I don't stalk nothing. I make that real content that you're going to see in the future creates YouTube. Then you're going to look back like, yeah, his content was real. Hit the like button if you're coming through. Nobody making that fake content that y'all make. What I look like? My chains ain't fake. I don't have an everyday hoodie. I have multiple hoodies actually, and you can look throughout my video. In all my video, I have a different outfit on nearly every time. Nearly every time. There's probably like maybe like 10 videos where the same outfit is synonymous. So that's just irrelevant. I'm different than you guys. See, he's trying to make me sound like him. He's looking at his clothes like my everyday hoodie, his everyday hoodie. No, Ted's a hater. Let him be a hater. He's being a hater. Let him be a hater. Haters are welcome. I asked the witnesses to come in. Hit the like button if you're coming through. Hit that like button. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Yeah, my chains aren't fake. Never have been. You want to know something? Because if my chains were fake, then my neck would be very sore because I can't wear anything that's fake. So when usually, I don't, what do you mean usually? These chains were gifted to me by a very prominent person. These chains were gifted. I didn't have to purchase these chains. They were a gift. Hit the like button, you coming through. They were a gift by a real one. Thank you. That's why I told y'all don't even have a clue. Y'all don't got a clue. It was a gift and a ring. Gifted. Gifted. They were given to me as a gift. It's not. I can guarantee you it's not. Sounds good, but it's not. And I'm not telling how many carats it is either. Don't worry about it. I'm not. I'm just answering. He's trolling me. It's fine. He's getting his questions answered with fact. Fact. Not worried about that. I'm the czar. I'm not worried about that. What we're worried about is what happened with Tentacion. Ask questions. Anybody got questions? I'm probably going to 130. Well, the silver that goes over top is a representation, as well as the gold behind it is a representation. Everything has a meaning. Hit that like button. I like that poem, but it's just not true. So he didn't learn. Well, he doesn't have nothing to learn from me. We're over here talking. He's just here to be here. We're talking. How? There's no way to. Hit the like button coming through. No pain here. I'm not even looking for the gain here. I'm gonna begin uploading games as well. I have different games that I do play. There's gonna be a channel that goes up. There's two other channels that are gonna be made. You're already subscribing to one of the channels on TheCzarr that's gonna be gaming. And there's gonna be another channel where I speak to YouTubers and tell them how to code and tag from the bottom. So I'm gonna have YouTube teaching videos too. So, and I'm gonna go by detail. And I'm only going to launch that one when I'm going to start putting words on the screen to help you guys learn. So that's going to be part of it. I know they wish my stuff was fake like theirs. They're like, we're fake, so he got it fake. Nah, sorry. We're not the same. We're not the same with it. I'm a little different though, bro. So, what's up, B baby? What's up, CJ Gamer? He Now listen about the body being removed from the car. Allegedly, again, we don't know this to be fact. Allegedly, his body was taken from the car, and as he rolled from the car, someone attempted CPR, and we know that to allegedly be someone that, in a sense, was trying to do CPR before they put his body back. Even with that being the case, I don't understand why CPR would be done when someone is shot. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I haven't the slightest clue. It would be them to answer, but they were, like I said, I called motorsports. They were pleading the fifth. I know exactly. They were pleading the fifth though. They didn't want to talk about anything. Wouldn't even talk about any product honoring Tentacion. I asked about. Yeah, I don't know about his life and whether he was alive or dead. I'm not sure. That type of stuff is up for grabs. Hit that like button if you're just coming in. Ted sounds like he's butthurt. That sounds like someone who's butthurt. Too bad I already have everything you named. Butt hurt Ted. Last night he got dug out and he's like, yo, I gotta come here. You wanna know what's crazy? Ted's probably a woman in disguise. Gotta use a man's name. So they won't think that I'm a woman. Ted's probably a thief. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna be making headway soon, dropping a little later today. That I'm gonna talk about some of the things that I spoke on with here and was asking questions here about that I didn't understand. So we're gonna move that way and we're gonna go from there. Shout out to everyone who hopped on the live. Hit the like button. Coming through, hit that like button. And we're gonna go from there. Got some things I gotta get done for the day. Got some business I gotta take care of. Already getting text messages and stuff. So gotta go take care of that. Always take care of business first. Don't say he's stalking my butt. Ain't none of that. Messed up. Ted got me fucked up. Ain't none of that. I ain't about that. You gotta go somewhere else with that. It's actually 290 something. You would think 800 videos because of the views. I know. I know. I know. He can't even do math. Ted's math is bad. He's like 800. No, it's not even 300 yet. I'm not never stressing. Never stressing. I told you, hate room mentality, never stressing. I accept the hate. They can hate my guts. I don't care. Listen, the world's still gonna turn and we still moving on, making moves, period. Let these guys hate. That's what they're there for. He's there to hate and give us energy. Well, about the Cat Williams thing, it wasn't that he said anything. We were talking about how he keeps getting arrested for little spats and things with people. And it never seems like the people he's going against are getting arrested. It just seems like they get to walk through. That's a lie. Actually, if you look at between the first 50 videos, each of those videos got over 2,900, almost 3,000 views. One of them is going on 4,000. So thank you. YouTube's a residual business. Your views, depending on the level of content, are going to come later on more so than they come up front. Within the first 10 to 40 minutes, you're going to get a chunk of views. Then the rest come in spurts. I actually learned about YouTube before I started YouTubing, so thank you, sir. I just educated you. I gave you one of the understandings that you probably never looked up. And that came from a video with 250,000 views that explain YouTube. But you probably don't research anything and just talk. I get it. I love the haters. It makes me feel way more intelligent because I'm like, this guy's kind of dumb. What is he talking about? And he really can't do math because if I did like say 2 3 videos in a day, within hours I achieve 500 views within a day. If each of those videos can make it to 600 or something, I got 1,200 views in a day. So he can't do math and he doesn't know about block building. You don't know anything about block building. I can tell. I build the foundation and let the rest build over time. And let me remind you, I have not run traffic to my channel ever yet. I am. I'm doing a lot of different things with my time, actually. I actually have businesses I'm pursuing. Some of the commercials you see, I'm interactive with some of these entrepreneurs, looking at the ways that they do business. Like I said, I read daily. We're different. No, Ted's trolling as he should. It's not an explanation. It's teaching you guys at the same as answer stupid questions, just so you know more. I want you to see how he is. That's why I speak out. One thing to keep in mind: blood in his lungs could have been that it was elsewhere in his body. So that still doesn't mean that he had trauma from a gunshot wound to cause that. Hit the like button and everybody go over, subscribe to lovely Tashay TV. Support her. Everybody hit that like button, especially if you just came in. We're about to shut it down and I'm about to work on these next videos. But they said trauma was actually in the head area. So if he didn't receive trauma in the ribs, it wouldn't have been blood in the lungs because of that. It's all about the trauma they're saying happened, not about what it is. Since when an investigator writes a report, it's 100% correct. These guys shade reports all the time and add stuff in to try and make it seem. I know that because that occurred to me. The report wasn't 100%. The report he wrote, he wasn't following me. He lied. He actually seen me, did a U-turn and sped through traffic, which the camera would show. But that's another story. So he lied. That's the thing. We don't even know if he was shot once or multiple times because of how the story was unveiled. That's what I'm want to know too, Candace. Why was there so little blood? To none. That's a good question. OG sauce, that's funny. Hit the like button if you just hit that like button. Oh, that's so hurtful, Ted. You want to speak ill of the dead. That's not nice. Interesting, a turtleneck on. Well, I gotta look for that. Hit the like button coming through. I gotta look into that. All right, y'all. I'm probably about to be out soon. I gotta get some things done. Business. Yeah, definitely. I plan to go live in the near future. Hit the like button if you're just sliding through. Hit that like button. Stop playing with us. I will post this video by CD Fury in the comment in the community that was talking about issues dealing with Tommy Sotomayor because I'm curious. Hit that like button coming through, and we got to see what this is actually talking about. Shout to all my viewers, all my originators, the normal commenters that come through and support. You're appreciated more than you know. You're appreciated. Thank you for coming through and supporting the channel. Oh, thank you, Shauna. And we're gonna keep going at it. I have videos I'm gonna drop a little later on. I gotta go get some stuff handled, and then we'll move forward with the discussion. And you guys check out the videos; they're gonna be strong. There was actually more than that, but Ted, you showed up mid episode after you created your fake channel. You're a fake. I had about max. I had about 45 people in this one, so I had halfway to my goal. Being the third video, I'm not mad at that. We're gonna have more once I do more marketing and more traffic running type of things. Everybody definitely have a good day. Support the channel, subscribe, spread the channel, repost, follow me on Twitter if you haven't, at sign capital ALL capital CZARR, and retweet the videos that I drop, even the ones I put in my playlist, retweet them. I appreciate that. Support the channel. As far as Kodak Black, I don't have any more videos, so I'm gonna be putting a lot more together. So support the channel. Again, hit the like button if you haven't. Hit them likes up. Hitting the like button is how you defeat the trolls. Hit that like button. That's how we defeat trolls. Hit the like button. Thumbs up over hate that they bring. Um, Sliding out of here. I'm gonna take care of some things. Again, I'm gonna have some videos up. I actually have a lot of stuff that I gotta address. I'm just looking at how I'm gonna address it. That's all. I gotta see how I'm gonna address it. Shout to the commenters that come through, Commenter Galaxy. We're already worldwide. Like I said, we got a lot of things. It's time to scale. And I have a lot of plans for the near future in terms of content. And I really want you guys to keep up with it. Again, there's a lot of people I'm addressing. We're going to address these fake Instagrammers. There's a lot of people on Instagram faking with my name. Only subscribe to Instagrammers that are on here. Yeah, fact. And that's my thing. We don't move funny. We address things with real questions. So much so that we have people making fake channels pretending to be me, but they can never be me. We got people going live saying things about me. And we gotta always overpower the hatred. Always overpower the hate. I learned that from LOX in the different month button. Hit that like button on your way out. How was I supposed to move? Was I supposed to move somehow? I'm not your monkey to entertain you. I've been in. We're in Netherlands. I'll tell people we're in the Netherlands and Canada. So he's just trolling. That was yo. I just seen something that was crazy. She came outside with her entire stomach hanging out. That was crazy. Are you serious? I gotta go. Hit that like button. I gotta slide out of here. That was insane. Yeah, and when people are just doing stuff, mentioning us, just ignore them. You don't even have to give them the energy. The best way to deal with someone who's a nobody is to leave them at that. If they bring no feasible product to the scenario, no topics, don't have any series going, they need other people um, in a situation in order to be relevant as far as going to other YouTubers. Let them die. Let them die. Let them go. That they're going to lose. Period. Hit that like button on the way out. Support the channel. We got a lot more coming. You're repeating yourself. Yo, you know someone. You want to know what? I actually think I know who you are because you sound like someone who I know has the lamest comeback. And you're another notable YouTuber. No, he's another notable YouTuber, but his trolling's lame. And I only notice because when people come at you, you have terrible comebacks. So I think I actually know who you might be. He wants them to be fake. He wishes they were fake. He's kicking and screaming like, ah. He's like, they gotta be fake. No, I'm not the same as you. Me and you both know we ain't the same, bro. We'll never be the same. I'm on my grizzly. You're just trying to grind. Sing to him, Chi-Town's finest. Sing him his sad song on his way out. Sing that boy his sad song. You know it. And you be getting that bad Wi-Fi, cutting your Wi-Fi off and on. That's how I know you are. I know you are. Cutting your lives off because your Wi-Fi is bad. The Czarr knows who you are. It's just sad you can't come in with the real name to troll. Why can't you come in with your real name and troll? I don't get it. I hit your lives with my real name. I hit everybody's lives with my real name. That was a lame comeback, bro. I gotta go. Come on, you gotta do better than that. You gotta do better than that. Come on. You smell like a grizzly. You're making me laugh. I like this. This was a good way to end the live. Thank you to everyone for coming. I needed the laugh. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Oh. Vivian Diker, shout to you with that good one. Disability mixed up with his capabilities. Oh man, that was funny. And as always, you guys know how I rock. She ripped him. He got destroyed at the end. That's the perfect way to end a live. All right, I'm gonna have these two. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that like button if you haven't. Support the channel. Hit the like button like crazy. Rock with the movement. The like button if you haven't already. Support the channel. 2 videos dropping, and they're going to be very detailed. More questions and descriptions of what's going on. Subscribe and hit the bell. If you subscribe, hit the bell too. Hit the bell. That's how you get notifications. I'll be seeing you guys a little later. Yeah, no, that's cool. Hit the bell, subscribe, hit the like button. Hit the bell, subscribe, hit the like button. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button. That's the mode. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button. And I'm out of here, about to handle business, but I have 2 videos dropping today. Don't miss them. You don't want to miss them, because we're going to address some other things dealing with the case and the situation. That's how we move. Y'all know how I rock. I already did a video like that way earlier on in the series, and it's more descriptive. I go into more detail. Oh, you know it, Ted. You know it, Ted. Are you going to go live and have your live drop out again? Are you going to run back up to another platform to try and get big, get your weight up? Fuck out of here. know rights reserved.